Where the bad kids go. Creepypasta story. I must have been 6 or 7 while I lived in Lebanon. The country was ravaged by war at the time, and murders were common and frequent. I remember during a particular vicious era when the bombings really stopped. I would stay at home sitting in front of my television, watching a very, very strange show. It was a kids show that lasted about 30 minutes. It contained strange and sinister images. To this day, I believe it was a thinly veiled attempt on the part of the media to use scare tactics to keep kids in place. Because the moral of every episode revolved around very uptight analogies, stuff like bad kids stay up late, bad kids have their hands under the covers when they sleep, and bad kids steal food from the fridge at night. It was very weird, and the outbreak too, to top it off. I don't understand much of it, but for most part of the images were very graphic and comprehensive. The thing that stuck with me the most, however, was the closing scene. It remained much of the same in every episode. The camera will zoom in on an all-rusted closed door. As they got closer to the door, strangely sometimes even agonizing screams will become more audible. It was extremely frightening, especially for children's programming. The text will appear on the screen in Albert writing, "That's where the bad kids go." Actually, both the image and the sound will fade out, and that will be the end of the episode. About 15 to 16 years later, I became a journalistic photographer. The show had been in my mind all my life, popping up in my thoughts surprisingly. Eventually, I had enough and decided to do some research. I finally managed to uncover the location of the studio where much of the channel's programming has been recorded. Upon further research and eventually traveling on site, I found out it was not deserted. It had been abandoned after the big war ended. I entered the building with my camera. It was burnt out from inside. Either a fire had broken out or someone had wanted to incinerate all the wooden furniture. After a few hours of cautiously making my way into the studio and snapping pictures, I found an isolated out-of-the-way room. After having a break through a few old lock and managing to break the heavy door open, I remained frozen in the doorway for several long minutes. Traces of blood, feces, and tiny bone fragments lay scattered across the floor. It was a small room and an extremely morbid scene. What truly frightened me, though, was what made me turn away and never wanted to come back. Was the bolted, changed microphone hanging from the ceiling in the middle of the room. And that's it. Hope you guys have sweet dreams.